Hey, what's up everyone? Swagg here with Swagger Gaming. Just wanted to say what's up and bring you the first installment of our Division 2 full game guide. Moving forward, we're going to start with a full leveling walkthrough, including written guides and video playthroughs, and then get into things like outpost and settlement upgrades, the dark zone, bounties, gearing, exotic weapons, achievements, collectibles, cosmetics, and more. It's going to be a long and scary road, and I hope you're here to navigate it with me. That all being said, let's start with a few general leveling tips to kick us off and set a foundation for the first walkthrough dropping next week. Alright, our first tip has to do with your Shade Tech, and this is great because it's a passive increase to your experience for the rest of the game. Make sure you're unlocking all of the plus XP perks from the Shade Tech Quartermaster in your base of operations first. It is tempting to take some of the other perks, but the 5 XP ones are huge for your leveling speed and won't set you back that many points. You'll get your first Shade Tech from completing the Dawn's Early Light mission, which will force you to take a second weapon slot. After this, you'll be sent to the Theater Settlement, where you will unlock the Grand Washington Hotel mission. You'll get another Shade Tech for completing this mission, as well as unlocking the Downtown East Safe House, which in turn will give you the locations of Shade Tech caches in Downtown East. There's 7 total caches here, and I recommend you just grab them all at this point, but you only need 5 total Shade Tech points to get all of the XP perks. 5 perks give you extra experience for headshot kills, multi-kills, weak point kills, kills by destroying environmental objects, and increasing bonus XP for staying alive, unlocked in that order. This next tip is short but sweet. Don't forget to use fast travel, as it saves a bunch of time when doing things like turning in projects or grabbing new perks. Fast travel on PC is used by holding down the X key with your mouse over the unlocked location you want to go to. Note that you will lose out on some random world drops such as supplies and cosmetics by not running to places, but if you're just trying to blast through the leveling process, this is worth it. I would also highly recommend that you save all of your side missions until you are out of main story missions. This is because the side missions have scaling experience to your level, but the main missions do not. You can hold off as long as possible. These side missions will be worth a whole bunch more experience. You can grind out those last 5 to 8 levels much quicker. That being said, I would recommend you do the Department of Justice side quest when it pops up for you. This is because you will get a blueprint for an extended mag for your 5.56 weapons as a reward, which is incredibly helpful for taking down enemies moving forward. You can always choose to save this side mission for increased experience later on, but I think the extended mag is well worth that XP loss. The random activities around the map are fun ways to grab new gear, unlock more fast travel locations, and generally cause trouble for your enemies. Unfortunately, they do not give a huge amount of experience, so I don't recommend doing them unless you need a boost of XP to get to the next main mission. The only 2 exceptions to this would be doing the control points to unlock more fast travel locations, and anything you need to get done to complete your projects. Speaking of projects, make sure you're doing them. Projects are a great source of many different rewards, including XP, gear, crafting blueprints, and bounties. The XP gain is very nice, and many of the crafting blueprints are great for increasing the power of your weapons. Make sure you are saving some of your old gear so you can do the turn-ins for your projects. To make room, you can purchase the first 2 bag upgrade perks from your Shade Tech Quartermaster at the White House using your extra Shade Tech. Crafting new gear and recalibrating your current gear to get the perfect stats is very time consuming, and I would generally stay away from this while leveling. It can be very enticing to craft a new gun or recalibrate to stack health on kill gear, but you will be replacing gear so quickly during the leveling process that it is almost always a waste of time. Of course, there will be times where you get terrible RNG and will need a new weapon, and make sure to craft your weapon attachments. But beyond that, I would stay away from both the crafting bench and recalibration station. If you want to boost your leveling speed even more, I would suggest grouping up with people. You won't get any more XP per se. Clearing out missions in particular is much easier with a friend or full party. The more people you have in the group, the more different abilities you can play with to take out any threat, and you can move through areas quicker because you don't have to worry as much about enemy flanks and tactics. And that's all I have for you today. If you want to stay up to date on this series, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Don't forget to come hang out with me on Twitch to see Division 2 and other sweet games live. Lastly, shout out to my Patreon supporters. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me, and have a great one.